This one I found on Amazon, free shipping, $5.99. If you go through the 2012s, WWE now has 3 DVDs that you can pick up on Amazon, $5.99. If you have the Amazon Prime, you can use the free shipping. There's No Way Out 2012, Money in the Bank 2012, and Extreme Rules 2012. 3 of the big pay-per-views, no WrestleMania, no SummerSlam, but 3 shows worth having. One of them I just needed to have. Money in the Bank 2012, John Cena winning the Money in the Bank. Not one of my most favorite things that I want to see, but it built up to at least I'm not sure if it really built up to it, but it built up to the heel turn of CM Punk. It led to another ladder match at TLC 2012. It was a great show. Cena versus Ziggler in the main event. What else was here? This is when you got Punk versus Bryan. You got Ryback there beating the shit out of somebody on the back here. Sheamus versus Del Rio. World Heavyweight Championship contract, Money in the Bank. That one was won by Ziggler. Cena won the other one. This is a good, fun show. They don't show you a lot of the other stuff on there, but... Hey, what up, everybody? Stevie Breach coming to you. What an event Money in the Bank was. It really snuck up on us. A lot of the videos that I made for this upcoming week about the event was saying that, man, there's no buzz and nobody's talking about it. Well, tonight, people are going to be talking about it. Money in the Bank, just like last year, maybe even the year before, delivered, and it was probably one of the better pay-per-views of the year, and then I don't include WrestleMania, but in all the other ones, I got my fingers crossed with SummerSlam. I think this event is really going to affect what happens next month in the booking for SummerSlam, and I'm hoping that we get a big payoff, not only being Triple H against Brock Lesnar in one hell of a match, but for tonight's show, it started out in the classic Money in the Bank way. SmackDown's World Heavyweight Championship briefcase was on the line. Dolph Ziggler pulled it out. Dolph Ziggler is the guy that, has really been, the guy that you can point to having the match of the night for maybe even the last 2 years. He goes out there no matter what he's asked to do, he's done it. Tag teams with Jack Swagger, singles. He's had the United States Championship, previous Intercontinental Champion, and he's done everything he's asked and, gone above and beyond, and I think it's time that he gets that main event push. He has, at back-to-back Royal Rumbles, fought for a championship, only be pushed to the side around WrestleMania time to, sort of just linger in the mid-card all year long. But right here, he's going to win that Money in the Bank. Yes, he did, have the title shot last month, but that was only because of injury, and he had to fill in at the last minute because of Alberto Del Rio. The next match, he had Alberto Del Rio against Sheamus. Sheamus was able to beat him, but at the end, Sheamus was down, and then right away, there he is, Dolph Ziggler, the man of the hour with the briefcase, came running out there to try and get that cheap win. That's what everybody loves about that Money in the Bank briefcase. You can come out anytime you want to, just as long as there's a referee, and you can get a 3 count, and you can become a World Heavyweight Champion. And Ziggler came running down. Sheamus was able to recover, hit the big boot on Ziggler, and that was all she wrote. Yeah, Sheamus was able to escape, and he will live to fight another day. To me, I believe the Alberto Del Rio feud with Sheamus is over. He's going to have to move on to find another contender. SmackDown right now is so thin, and I know people are going to say right away that, nobody is really brand exclusive anymore. Well, I really wish they were. It would make it a whole lot easier. It doesn't make sense that anybody can appear on Raw, but only SmackDown guys are able to appear on SmackDown, even though a few guys have made special appearances here and there. It should be, if anybody's going to be on any show, that's the way it should be. Or if they're supposed to be brand exclusive, we should get a draft sometime and really lock it down on where these guys are supposed to be. From there, we had some filler. Primo and Epico were able to defeat the Primetime Players in a tag team match. My buddy Luke Cage said it best when he was watching the show. Isn't it weird that the guys who hold the tag team titles fought in the pre-show, and the guys that are fighting for the number 1 contendership get to wrestle on the pay-per-view? I think both these teams are teams that people like and get behind, and people want to see more of. Primetime Players being the more of them. Titus O'Neil and Darren Young for me. But we'll see where this goes. The next match was CM Punk against Daniel Bryan. They delivered probably the best match of the feud, and just like I said about Sheamus and Del Rio, I think this will be the last time. Even when they had Kane in there, they were able to deliver and give us one hell of matches. Even the stuff that they've done on Raw when they've been in mixed tags or in tag team matches, anytime these two are in the ring together, they give us 110%. Where we go from here, Daniel Bryan's been the number one contender for both titles. I don't know where he slips down to, but more on Mr. Punk later, but I think he'll be moving on to another person. Ryback got a win. Good old team Layla pulled out a win that, women's match that really didn't matter, really didn't need to be there. From there, we went on to the Raw WWE Championship. John Cena was able to win the Money in the Bank briefcase. The Miz did make his surprise debut, as I was hoping for. No Rey Mysterio, which doesn't make any sense to me. For people have been saying he's supposed to debut on Raw or SmackDown this week and be out on the road full time again. I don't know if this is because of the suspension, they didn't want to give him that pay-per-view pay, or if they were hoping to get some kind of a payoff with San Diego, or no, they already went to San Diego, with LA and the whole SoCal connection with SummerSlam, maybe building up a big match for him there, or some sort of a featured match. But John Cena, I was really hoping for a Chris Jericho win here, even with him going away, but John Cena opens up a whole bag of tricks with him winning the Raw briefcase. Where we go from here, who knows? Right now, my gut is that he'll come out on Raw and challenge CM Punk for the title. It's been a year. We need to have this rematch. I mean, last year they only worked 2 matches. I believe it was Money in the Bank, and then they worked at SummerSlam. After that, CM Punk was able to beat John Cena, and he was cashed in on by Alberto Del Rio, and that started the Alberto Del Rio versus CM Punk feud. No, that started the whole Kevin Nash versus CM Punk feud, which turned into, I'm not sure what the hell happened last year. I don't know. Last year's a clusterfuck for me where we went from there, but I know Del Rio cashed in at SummerSlam. Where they went from there, I really can't remember. Maybe it was John Cena that got it, but we haven't seen CM Punk and John Cena, and these are two of the biggest guys in wrestling today, and I think these guys could deliver big, and I think a whole lot of people are doing it. If it's not that, I think it's going to go down the line, and we're going to see John Cena make sure he gets his rematch with The Rock. That is the match that I'm on the fence really, really wanting now. I was wanting Brock versus Rock, but maybe we can get Brock versus The Undertaker or something like that. But it's going to be fun. Definitely Monday night show is going to be one that you don't want to miss. I know I've been saying that I'm watching for the legends the most of all, but right now I think with the Money in the Bank briefcase coming into play, I think that wrestling is going to be on the up and up again. I know the Big Show feud with John Cena really slowed me down, but we'll have to see what goes on from here. But John Cena is your Money in the Bank winner. Dolph Ziggler is the Money in the Bank winner. Be ready to really start thinking about those guys, because you're going to be thinking about them for the next good while until those briefcases are gone. Even when they're not on the shows, you're going to be wondering if they're creeping around the corner. But this is Stevie Breach. Let me know. I'm out.